Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our Organic Waste Skincare webinar. We're very excited to offer this to you today, and I just wanted to thank you in advance for joining us. I'm Rebecca Gregory, Technical and Educational Director for Simply Organic Beauty, and we are so excited to share with you some of the clean technology that Organic Way has offered us in their skincare and some of the body care needs for their product line. As the North American exclusive distributor for the Organic Way brand, we at Simply Organic Beauty are excited to have the entire line of the biodynamic, organic, green luxury products for you to carry and offer to your salon clientele. So, personally, I'm loving the fact that I can carry one line exclusively in my spa that will suit all my clients' beauty care needs, whether it's hair, skin, or all of the body care needs as well. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but on average, women apply and are exposed to more than 200 chemicals in their skin, and more than 60% of those are absorbed by their bodies. I'm sure you're aware that the skin is our largest organ of the body. I'm going to show you a diagram here and talk a little bit more in depth on that. So one thing I like to do when I'm educating around the country is start to have the attendees think about all of the cosmetic products that are used on them each day. So it's sort of an interesting exercise to make a list of all the products that you use daily when you get ready in the morning. For example, let's say toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, face, eye creams, etc. So what you would do is tally them up and then look at the ingredients in each. So I'm certain you would be surprised as to what you'll find hidden in each of these as well. So this line, we're going to talk about some of the certifications, but let's look first at the primary layers of the skin. There's three of those. I'm going to talk a little bit here about something not in the diagram called ceramides. And ceramides are a lipid that occur naturally in your skin, and they're found in very high concentrations within that cell membrane. So ceramides are one of the main components of the epidermis layer, so that outer layer, which is also responsible for skin cell turnover. It's where the melanin is produced, and also it's helpful in protecting all of your immune system. So the ceramides create a water impermeable barrier in the skin. And in fact, when you're young, there's as much as, say, 60% of your skin compromised of this. They act as a binding agent between the skin, and they are also what's keeping your outer layer or that epidermis hydrated, resilient, and very youthful looking. So when the ceramides wear away and you age, it's harder and harder for our skin to actually retain moisture and hydration. And when the skin loses that moisture, it's going to start to sag. And when your skin loses moisture and the structural integrity of from that loss of the ceramides, that's when wrinkles start to form. And let's say that's sort of what we're here to talk about further, in some of the ingredients that we use and how they're going to help you in retaining that moisture, helping with any of those fine lines or wrinkles that are forming. Because unfortunately, as the ceramide stores, as those start to diminish and we age, I guess I think that it's about the average 60-year-old has a very small percentage of their original ceramides left at all. So we also want to consider environmental factors that exacerbate this process, and any of the pollutants that cause free radical formation in the skin. Now, these free radicals can accelerate at the rate we also lose ceramides. So both of these are happening in conjunction as we age. So ceramides work best when they're absorbed into the layer here on your skin. So we're going to talk about not only the great ingredients that we're going to be using in this product line to help with that, the ceramides, help with the outer layer, and keeping all of the pollutants out and environmental factors. So next, everybody now, especially spring has come, we're all wanting to fit in our suits for summer. Everybody's talking about a healthy diet and a lifestyle. We're kind of changing that up, leaving winter behind. And so it's also important to think about how we're going to maintain healthy skin, because we're really talking about caring about your skin from the inside out. So not only is a healthy diet and lifestyle, we also want to pair that with using non-toxic ingredients and products that are helpful and beneficial, so that we actually have fresh skin recipes that you can be using, so everything in your daily routine is starting to look healthier and fresh, and we can glow and our skin seems luminous and so forth. So Oway has considered all of this from going from the inside out, from bottle to bloodstream is how we're going to refer to it today. And this is why ingredients matter. So PEGs are penetration enhancers, and I'm going to talk a little bit about PEGs because they're commonly used as emollients or, let's say, softeners, emulsifiers, and they're really what aid in the mixing of both oil and water-based skincare products or any beauty care products, let's say. So we have noticed that it's increasing that this is an ingredient that is unnecessary to be in products, especially skincare products that are really soaking into our bloodstream and going direct. So according to a lot of scientific research, there are about 2 huge reasons to really avoid these being in your product lines, your cosmetic beauty products, especially your skincare regimen, because they have a lot of carcinogenic contamination concerns, and they're really something that's being on the forefront of everyone's top concerns. So 90% of skincare products are actually not washed off. They're leave-on, we call them. So they actually are, once it's being left on, that's further enhancing that ability for those to enter the bloodstream. Then topical application is being chosen by doctors over the increased direct absorption. So if you really look at this, this could be an example of like the patch birth control system. And undesirable chemicals are then penetrated into the skin. It's soaking in almost like a sponge and going directly into your bloodstream. So one thing with PEGs, we like to look for things that are PEG free. So oftentimes these penetration enhancers are used in high percentages. So it's actually making it easier for these other toxic ingredients to get deep down into the skin. So most PEGs are followed by a number, such as, let's say, PEG 100. And this number would really be, the number is what's you're noticing as the molecular size. So let me break that down. The lower the number behind the PEG, the smaller the molecular size of the PEG. So when these molecules are small, they have more of an opportunity to really deliver more undesirable ingredients into the skin and, let's say, your scalp too. So high penetration has been found in PEG 2, PEG 4, and so you really want to look at not only the whether PEGs are in there, but also at the number behind that PEG. So those are some things to be aware of when you're looking at beauty products, just like the list I mentioned earlier when you're talking about what you use on a daily basis, morning, evening, and throughout the day. So one thing that's awesome is when we come to using natural products, you often think about products with limited results, not as effective. And in fact, the evolution of our green chemistry with Oway has really enabled us to offer natural products, but with high performance. So now we've looked at what else we can do. So the highest standard is this Natru certification. So this is one of the most serious international certifications that embodies this Natru, and it's a French certification given to the skincare line with Oway. So they have a huge percentage of natural and naturally derived raw materials. They have minimum synthetic ingredients, and we're going to talk about the percentage of each now, because these, on average, all of the skincare products offered by Oway, Organic Way, is 98.6% average. Most of them are 100%. So we'll go through each of the new products and also the original skincare line and how to use those effectively together. But you'll never find any trace of genetically modified ingredients and so forth. So this certification is huge and a great opportunity for us as offering this very clean skincare that we're going to share with you now. Here's some other parts to the Natru certification. The one cool thing is one of the additional benefits here for this certification is they actually go into the factory all the way through the process. So not only do they look at the ingredient percentages of being natural, naturally derived, organic, but they also make sure that they're using natural processes that aren't going to affect our environment or our bodies. Only recyclable packaging is allowed to be used, so there's no use of those plastics and so forth. You'll see only clear glass and aluminum being used. And then there's no exposure to ionizing radiation of the raw materials during any of that production process. So they not only do the certification once, but they continue to go back in and watch this production process in effect. So you're certain that you're always going to be getting the highest NATRU certification. And this is something that's very serious and authoritative. So next, we look at fresh. So we use these biodynamic organic ingredients that are without any of the aggressive substances. When you're working with the skin, the face, the body being the largest organ of your being the skin, you really want to avoid using anything that's aggressive. And we are finding that we are able to do this using natural biodynamic ingredients that are that use zero artificial colorants, zero perfumes. The fragrances are all 100% essential oils. That's huge. I've never seen a line actually able to make something that has effective results for the skin with anti-aging properties and help with fine lines and so forth that actually use ingredients such as this. So it's a huge step in the formulations. So let's talk about pure. Each of these formulations, they're using the raw materials from plants. Now, on the farming, I've seen it myself. If there's any plants that are not in their most active, concentrated, or aren't able to perform any concern with them whatsoever, they do not use them. So we've preserved the purity and freshness of each of these by using that transparent glass I mentioned. And so they're also infinitely recyclable. You can use them over and over or recycle them for our planet. So this is one value that it meets not only the standards of Oway, but for us here at Simply Organic Beauty, that's something that we must have to be able to offer that to North America. But of course, I've mentioned they have to be effective. So they're powerful, they're concentrated, and they're natural. So what I'm going to focus on today are what's called the super active agents in each of these products brought on by Oway for the skincare line. Because not only do they have to perform, but we want to be able to see that improvement treatment after treatment. So the quality of the skin, you can actually see the benefits right away, sometimes on first application and treatment all the way through. So this is where we talk about the safety of the raw materials. The line has been nickel tested. So nickel is a metal, found only in trace amounts in the human. It's also in the human body. So it's also widespread in nature. But the impurity, it's derived from the raw materials such as pigments and residues from the manufacturing process. So they've known that nickel is a primary sensitizer for anybody with, maybe, let's say, contact dermatitis or any sensitivities. So we wanted to make sure that the purity of this is also tested. So special care has really been taken by Oway to really select the ingredients. They check the product throughout the manufacturing process. They ensure that nickel traces are so low that they're able to be, each batch or each line has zero problems for any allergens. And so these meet the needs of all of our consumers and your clients. Then dermatologists tested as well. So we are with strict controls there. So that, once again, no irritants. There should be no problems using this for your clients because of these standards being met. And Oway does not perform safety studies on any animals. So typically when a brand claims that a product is dermatologist tested, it means that they've tested it on human skin and not on animals. So we also meet those standards as well. So next, the biodynamic agriculture. This is the farm in Bologna, Italy. This is an amazing farming practice that uses not only the lunar cycles, but considers man and earth. So that's just part of the principles of biodynamic use of agriculture. So yes, we're maintaining the soil fertility. So we're respecting man, plants, soil, the planet. The lunar eclipses are considered when planting each of the plants. But the real focus of that, or the meaning behind that, is to keep the plants the strongest, the healthiest in that type of environment at that time of year, so that they have no adverse effects from the climate or any pests or parasites. And we don't use any synthetic chemicals to do this. So we even have little donkeys out there that add to the fertilization of the plants and so forth. But this is not only producing strong plants, but from those plants, we're actually able to get the highest quality of the herb essences from those plants, so that we don't need to greenwash by just adding certain inexpensive organic ingredients to these formulations. These formulations actually have true effectiveness and are actually going to produce results that are going to benefit the skin, the hair, and whatever we're working with in these formulations. So these are the purest functioning, and this is our beautiful farms in Bologna. Now, we also, because there's so many ingredients that need to be part of other sustainable parts of our world, we also support the development of some of these countries where we work with some of our local communities that grow additional ingredients for our products. So here you see we've used from Amazon, we have a partner there that we buy the patua oil, and then we have the green clay as a fair trade ingredient too. And then the purple rice is from Southeast Asia. So we are really involved in partnering with some of these areas of the world and make sure that we are cooperating with all of these international networks to get what we need for the best product formulations. So twice pure water. I think this is very important because water is one of the most fundamental parts of all of our raw materials for the cosmetics. You'll see in our ingredient lists. But not only are we working with the purest water, but we are all Oway skincare products use 100% ozone osmotic water, so making it twice pure. What that means, okay, reverse osmosis. It's it's very much a completely natural technology that we borrowed from nature, basically. It's a real effective system where we separate the water from foreign substances, and when we use by the use of special membranes, let's say, that are semi-permeable or osmotic. These membranes will really allow the pure water filtration to happen, and they'll retain the foreign substance that are suspended or dissolved. So, in other words, they're going through this distillation system, basically, or ozonation system, to where they're really purifying that water. Now, they don't only use this in the formulations, but this is to use to clean, let's say, in the factories and so forth. So they make everything amazingly natural, so that no microorganisms can permeate this formulation as well. So super clean. So you're probably asking what some of the new products are. Well, this is one that we've had, and this is one of our it's one of our first skincare products that the Oway brand brought to us, called Perfect Skin Cleansing Cream. This is for all skin types. It's a really nice, nourishing cream cleanser. It comes in this size as well as an additional back bar size. It's rich in antioxidants. It's going to help with the free radicals that I brought up earlier that help us age. And so it's preventing any of the signs of aging for us. What you'll see here is the super active for this product is the Plant of Beauty. So the Plant of Beauty is a plant with really high concentration of polyphenols. It preserves freshness, youth to the skin, adds a glow. And then it also has an authentic fuel for your cells, which actually helps to elasticize the skin. The polyphenols, or also known as antioxidants, they're what is in this product to prevent aging. It's also going to help fight free radicals from the environment. And then, of course, it's going to increase the oxygen flow to the skin. So what that does is promotes more cell renewal. So you're actually producing more cells, your skin's nice and fresh, and you have eliminated any toxins or impurities from the skin with this cleanser. So you would start with this first. Then you would follow with our de-stress tonic potion. So this is a lovely tonic. You can add it to a spray bottle, and it'll help energize the skin as well. So the super active here would be your Alpine Skull Cap, which is an active ingredient grown in the green Swiss Alps. So it's known to be a pure active ingredient. It increases the production of beta endorphins, which are basically neurotransmitters. And they are what's naturally present in the body to cause like euphoria and happiness. So you're not only stimulating the skin and adding brightness, but you're hydrating that skin and having a nice glow to the skin as well. It's actually considered a light lotion. So those of you that have used it, it's kind of a light lotion potion, and it's going to help to soothe any sensitive skin types as well. So I would say for this, it's for really all skin types. It's great for mature skin, of course, and it's really nice even on sensitive skin types. It's got the organic echinacea in it and the violet rice, along with the super active alpine skullcap that I mentioned. You can use this morning and evening after your cleanser. That's when it's best, and you just need a little bit. So you can add that to a cotton pad and go over, or you, like I said, you can add it into a spray bottle and mist it either way. So it's awesome for anybody that are estheticians. You've got a skincare area in your salon. This would be part of their facial regimen. So next is the Radiance Face Balm. This has always been our smoothing type of face cream offered after the tonic that you would use to kind of seal the skin. It's got subtle citrus notes to it. It's really there to nourish the face and add like a nice compact skin layer. It's going to help protect against antioxidation also. And it's really replumping, elasticizing. I technically would use this for, let's say, 35 plus skin types and really very dry, because it is a thicker face balm. Um, you'll see here the super active is called Plant of Beauty. And within the Plant of Beauty, you're going to have a lot of amino acids, which are great for anti-aging. And then it's got a elasticizing and antioxidation properties as well. So um, this is what you would use for dry, mature skin types after your tonic. So next is our new Awakening Face Moisturizer. This has just recently been added. So now we have a second moisturizer, and this one's more for normal, or you could even use this for sensitive skin types as well. It's a it's lighter than the original that we have always had, which is our Radiance. So this is a little thinner. But what's unique about this is the 3D sugar complex, which is sugars hold on to moisture. So this is going to guard against any of that hydration or moisture loss. So your skin's going to be left really nice and hydrated and protected against any of the outside pollutants. Now, this super active is the 3D sugars, so that's what's helping to also seal the skin, brighten the skin, and it too would be used after your tonic. So you have your cleanser, now you have your toner, and now we use this as the Awakening Face Moisturizer. Once again, great for anybody that is a esthetician or a skincare specialist. This would be something that's a little lighter than the previous one. Another new product. Thank you. It's our Miracle Eye Treatment. I love, love, love the new Miracle Eye Treatment. It's basically going to help tighten and really, it's a serum that you dot around the eye. So it has a complex of collagen boosting as well as helping to brighten. So anybody that has dark circles, this is going to help with that. It really has an antioxidative action as well. So it's really giving energy, stimulating the under eye so that will rid of any of the dark circles. So this super active would be called the anti-fatigue concentrate. So there's ginseng, and there's a lot of deep hydration where that area of our face is the thinnest. So that's where we really need to have a delicate yet protecting type of complex around that area, so that we can also, the best thing to do is stimulate the collagen there. You want it to really have a dense effect, and it'll help to swell even from that collagen. So this is a beautiful eye treatment, very thin. The nozzle on it is perfect for just a few little dots on to kind of, I would say you'd want to definitely just to fight these bags and so forth. You just want to lightly dot them into that eye area where it's dehydrated. So next we're going to talk about the new calming face mask. We've added a few face masks to our regimen. This one is really perfect for anyone with red sensitive skin. Rosacea is becoming a huge skin concern across the country. So this would be perfect for those clients that are suffering from that, or anytime they need a little soothing treatment. any inflammation. This is going to really calm the skin down. So basically, you would apply this mask on a clean, dry face. You would use it for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then go ahead and rinse with lukewarm water or dab off with a nice hot towel with a little bit of water to it. So the neat thing is we're going to talk about some of these new blends that you can add to the masks. But for the calming face mask, we would recommend that you would add the summer solstice blend. So I'm going to go into that in a minute, but if you'll just keep that in the forefront of your mind for a second as I go into the next one, because the calming should be used if you ever wanted to do an add-on service with the summer solstice blend. And then the age-defying face mask you would want to use with the winter solstice blend, which I haven't talked about yet, so we'll backtrack here in a second. But let me introduce the age-defying face mask to you. This is for mature, aging skin types. It really helps with firming. It's, I would say, for once again, 35 and up type of year-old skin, very dry, dehydrated. Anyone with sensitive skin due to dehydration, this is perfect for. And once again, you can apply this to dry skin just as a nice mask. It's going to help with firmness and really sculpt and beautify that youthful skin. However, you really want to make sure that if you are using the blends, you stick with the winter. So age-defying winter, once again, and then the calming is going to stick with your summer. And there's a reason for because of the 100% biodynamic ingredients in each of those. So we will come back to this, but now we've added the two new masks to the Oway line. So one age-defying and one calming. Both of which also come in a back bar size, so you can use them in your salons. I'm going to talk little bit about business here shortly after I sum up all of the new products, but I want to talk about different ways we can use that even if we don't own a spa and you're maybe a one-man show in your salon, you have a suite or something, or you work by yourself, ways you can use the skincare products effectively to grow your business. So I'll get into that shortly. So we've had the Re-plumping booster, but a lot of people didn't really understand how to use them. But the Re-plumping booster is an amazing opportunity to add to for all skin types. You can either use it alone with just about 3 to 4 drops on your face and neck and basically massage that into the skin. But also you can add that into your any of your face balms. So you have the Radiance face balm, and now you also have the additional face balm, which is you've got the age-defying and so forth. So now you've got the two. You can add these boosters too, and this one happens to soften the appearance of wrinkles and aging spots. And over time, it's just going to help the skin be firmer and elasticized. So it helps where you're looking at deep wrinkles or rough skin, and it really absorbs perfectly into the skin. And you've got the bioretinol, which is a vegetable-based revolutionary kind of complex. So you can add this to any of the masks. You can also add them into your balms. So your Radiance face balm, for example, or the Awakening face moisturizer. And they're just it's going to continue to plump up the skin. So using plant-based retinols, it's the perfect opportunity to really smooth that skin out and get it nice and sculpted, rejuvenated, and away from any of the blotchiness. So the regenerating booster, this is one that's going to have a revitalizing effect. It's great for all skin types, whether it's sensitivity or reddening. You can use it for anyone with any imperfections to the skin, as it's going to help to protect the skin against anything external. And it's really great for exposure to the sun. So anyone applying an after sun cream like ours, like the After Sun Body Balm, this would be a great add-on, because any redness or sensitivities that you've had from being out in the sun, this is going to help with that. So the heart of this formula is your super active, that's going to protect from solar radiation that I mentioned, and it's going to repair any of the collagen as well. So it's soothing, reinforcing, and regenerating, and the collagen is being protected. So once again, you can use this alone, a couple drops, rub it into the neck, the face, or you can add it to any of your face balms, such as the Radiance Face Balm or your new one, the Your Awakening Face Moisturizer. So next, one of my favorite new products. It's called the Glowing Face Gomage. Now, gomage in French means erase. So this is an exfoliating mask, very thin. It's not over granulated. It's going to help to remove any excess sebum on the skin. It really helps to reduce pore size, softens that texture or that glow, and helps to also have some skin cell renewal. So this is a beautiful exfoliating mask. You want to apply this on clean, dry skin. So after you've cleansed, you could put this on once the skin is dry, and you're really going to let it set. So you're going to let it actually dry. Once it's dry, you can use some lukewarm water to remove it from the face. Anyone with sensitive skin, you want to apply to dry skin, just a soft or type of massage, and then rinse. You can actually layer this. So the first round, you can put the gomage on and then do a little bit of that massage with some water, then apply it again once that dries, and do it once more. I would just suggest on sensitive skin types, you just do it the once. So it's got sebum regulating properties, very balancing, purifying of all the sebum and so forth, and it's very moisturizing and hydrating. It actually has the ability to slow down the development of the enzyme responsible for that sebum production. So that's how that's working. And so it's very effective. It's one of my favorite new products. Super unique is the new Summer Solstice blend. It's a face and body soothing blend that can be used quite a few different ways. So first, if you wanted to use it in a spray bottle, I'm going to explain a couple different ways. That's one. So you see here, it's 100% biodynamic, organic agriculture has made the jar of the blend that you see here on the left. And let me explain. There are these beautiful new little tea bag treatments that come, I think it's 120. Yes, 120 of these come in a pack, and they're 100% recyclable. And they look like little soft tea bags. And you would fill the bag up with this blend, whether it's the winter solstice or the summer that I'm going to talk about too. And you would put that in the Oway glass bowl, and with a little bit of lukewarm water over it. Now that's going to make the nice blend that you can put either in a spray bottle to awaken the tissues, provide that energy and hydration to the face. You can also use it in the pack. So you have it in the tea bag treatment. You can put that on the face, maybe under the eyes. Your client's relaxing at the shampoo basin, and you want to just give them an additional kind of revitalizing hydration and show them what this experience is all about. It's a decongestant, so it's going to soften the skin. It's going to help with microstimulation. It's also going to protect against anti-aging, free radicals, while toning as well. So it's strengthening all the facial tissues, and you can use this on the décolleté as well. So you can put it in either the bag and place the tea treatment bag straight to the face or the body, or you can put it, we have what's also called they're almost like bandages, so almost made out of muslin. You can make long muslin bandage type of, almost like making a mummy face. You can dip those into the blend, the water blend that you've just made with the winter solstice or the summer, depending on your client's recipe need, and place that on their face. So once again, whether you're in a skincare treatment room or you are at the shampoo bowl relaxing your client, you can do either way, and you can dip those muslin strips into the blend and then lightly place those on the face. The other one is, instead of using water to remove any of your face masks that we've been talking about, such as, let's say, the calming face mask, you can go ahead and remove it with this blend of the water as well, instead of just distilled water. So I would use lukewarm distilled water to make this blend into a nice rich water mask, let's say. And basically, it's because the summer solstice blend is the way it is. When the plants are grown in spring and summer, they're very hydrated. The skin then is using all those mineral salts, and it's really regenerating the elasticizing properties of the skin. So all of that timing that this recipe has been going into this formulation, this is going to help to perform certain functions. So here's the winter solstice that I had a picture of apparently on the last one, but both of them are 100% biodynamic organic agriculture. So this one is basically harvested during the autumn and winter months, and you're going to help with toning, protective benefits to the skin. And this one has peppermint, thyme, cornflower, orange zest in it, rosemary, lemon ball, all made on those farms that I showed you. 100% biodynamic herbal recipes used in the same manner. So you've got the summer solstice we just spoke about. Now the winter is what's going to help with all of that anti-inflammatory action. So we are using these to either place directly to the skin as an extra service, or you can use it to remove any of the masks. So they also provided some body remedies like the velvet body fluid. So this is very, very nourishing. Anybody can use this. It's great for all skin types. It is very silky. It says it right in the name, velvety, and it penetrates immediately. So right away, once it's applied, you're adding instant moisture to the skin. So it helps with smoothness, elasticity, firmness, because of the super active herb of immortality. I just love the name of that. So we're restoring all the integrity of the skin barrier. It's strengthening that horny layer of the skin. So everything's laying down nicely, and it is a beautiful body fluid. Now, we'll talk about some things that you can add to this. So just hold with me 1 second, because you've got the velvety body fluid, but you can also add as a special treatment this slim and shape booster with pink pepper. So your super active is the pink pepper, and that's going to reduce the production of new fat cells. It's going to stimulate the reduction of all of the tissue, like when we talk about cellulite blemishes, these are all reduced because of this super active. It's increasing the blood circulation, so it's actually helping to flush out any of those fat cells. And so this is a great add to any of those. So you can add this to the fabulous body oil, the velvety body fluid that we just talked about, and it's going to help to do this. Now you can also just use this alone, but I like to have a carrier personally, and it helps to give a nice slip to your massage as well. So next is the Tone and Lift Booster. The Tone and Lift Booster is really toning, firming because of what's called the organic green coffee super active. This is going to protect the skin. It's going to help it keep hydrated, soft, and it's a toning action. So it's really firming. And once again, it's a nice after anti-cellulite treatment. So a great toner to that. Anytime you use this, you could, let's say, do it in a body wrap. And this is going to help to give your client an additional tone and lifting. And so this is one of my favorite add-ons to any of, let's say, the velvety body fluid or the oils. We have 2 oils. One is the fabulous body oil. It's all skin types. I love this when I add all of the oils and so forth. It's a great massage oil. And it's not too heavy. It's just a very nice 100% organic body oil that's going to hydrate, and it's got the restorative, reparative opportunities for anybody that is extremely dehydrated, and it maintains optimal levels of that hydration. So it is very, very beautiful. The smell of it is something else. So this is something definitely, especially if you have a massage therapist, or even if you offer manicures and pedicures. So you're able to leave their skin very soft. You know, the feet would be very soft. It's a body oil elixir, basically. So we've got the ultra rich body oil next, and this is for really deep tissue massages. It's awesome for that. It's going to increase hydration and anti-aging, and it just has a beautiful smell to it, using the 100% organic rice bran, blood orange, and inky oils. So it's going to regenerate the skin while relaxing the muscle tissue. So perfect for a massage therapist, or anybody doing maybe a shoulder massage for your client while they process. even for the hands. These are both all nice body oils and they absorb super well because of the molecular size of all the oils. And once again, nickel tested and dermatologist tested, peg free, artificial colorant free, and fragrance free, which is very rare to find in a beauty product. So next we have the Beautifying Body Peels. This is for all skin types. And oh, this is so beautiful. It has a beautiful kind of like light smell to it, but it's using the pink grape sugars and green clay. So this is perfect for applying with the ultra rich body oil that I just mentioned. You want to put this on dry skin and really work it in like wide circular motions. And then I would suggest always removing it under a shower. So this is something that you can, if you had a spa that had showers, you could use this for, say, some of your scrubs, or you could use this in your pedicure bath, and it's going to help eliminate free radicals and slough off all the dead skin while purifying it as well and keeping all that hydration into the skin as using 100% natural ingredients. So that's amazing. So the super active here, once again, is the pink grape sugar that I mentioned is always holding on to polyphenols and hydration. And it's a really powerful weapon against cellulite on oily skin as well. So it's helping to produce and protect the collagen. So the skin becomes more toned, elasticized, and so forth. So lots of options for the whole body. And also if you just wanted to introduce it into maybe your manicure pedicures. So we have also the the Detox body bath, which is one of my favorites. I go through this like crazy. It's got the biodynamic walnut, echinacea, and then the violet rice, along with the super active alpine skull cap that I mentioned earlier. It's a very balanced pH for the entire body, and it's also detoxifying because of the echinacea and fair trade violet rice. So it's the 100% essential oil fragrance to this is just beautiful, and it kind of awakens you and really not only detoxifies the body but it also gives you a sense of energy and wellness while you're illuminating your skin. So it's very soft, adds a lot of moisture, anti-inflammatory, and very soothing to the skin as well. So it's the heart of the formula being that active ingredient from organic agriculture, and it's going to help with even some of your beta endorphins there. So that's what's keeping you in a good, healthy, happy mode. So using this body bath every day is a perfect wellness for your clients, especially our Holistic Hair Tribe members that offer this beauty regimen to all of our clients. So the business of organic skincare, this is huge on our market today because, as you well know, skincare maintains the top global organic beauty market, and it's really growing. It's attracting a segment with 30.9% shares by 2024, followed by hair care. So this is amazing, an amazing thing that we brought here because it's very different. It's unique. No one is offering 100% natural organic skincare that actually works. So these scientists that are behind the formulation have really thought through each and every ingredient. And they're actually, we're going to gain the market here, and having you a part of it is amazing. Because here are some of the top ways that these are distributed. So you've got the hypermarkets and the supermarkets. Then you have these specialty retailers that are all coming up with their own little formulations using inexpensive organic ingredients. And then there's the online retailers. But with us, you fit in because we have pH balance. We have all of the body purifying recipes that are useful in not only the one treatment, but you have so many opportunities of how you can begin a treatment, offer these to your clients, and have a true formulation that's not just for hair, but also now for skin. So you have a full range of opportunities to offer your clients. And I'm just going to backtrack a second here and kind of remind you of some of the things, because these formulas are at least 98% natural ingredients or of natural origin. There's no silicones, no petroleums, no PEGs, no SLS, no phthalates, no synthetic fragrances, no GMOs, no plastics, parabens leaching into your bodies. So a non-toxic formulation that actually works, it's amazing, and it starts at the first treatment. So Where do you fit into this, offering these organic, biodynamic, unique ingredients and formulations to your client? Well, we'll talk about the actual skincare service experience. Okay. So many of you that have already been a part of our holistic tribe are already using the cloud diffuser with the Noda oil to set the tone for your clients. And then you've got candles, reusing your packaging from, let's say, your masks or your boho pomades. So you're setting that experience. Then you're using the aroma pot to prepare the aroma infusion offering to your clients in a nice mug to start this whole treatment process. So from the point that they've walked in your salon door to now, they've already started that experience. So let's say your client, you're a stylist and you're a one-man show in your suite, and you have just really been about hair care all this time, and you really want to wrap your head around being a holistic stylist that gives all back into the whole wellness inside and out to your clients, really fostering that connection between their inner and outer self. So that experience is, now we can take that so many steps further. Let's say you just want to do a face, neck, and arm hand treatment. Maximum time it's going to take you 40 minutes, and that's adding all of the blends, using a skin cleansing cream that's very light and at the shampoo bowl, using the de-stress tonic, maybe using some hot towels with some Noda oil or something on them, like the BioRich water sprayed around them, just to sort of set the tone. They're laid back in the shampoo bowl, and now you've left them with a glowing skincare experience that they can automatically feel from that point forward, that first treatment already has hydrated their skin, and they can already see the limiting of the fine lines under the eyes, just by using, let's say, the Miracle Eye Complex once to help with the redness or soften that. Then you can consider using, let's say, the ultra rich body oil, giving them a nice hand and arm massage. These are all ways that you can grow your service opportunities, stay excited about what you're offering as your clients glow from the inside out, and then they're going to talk about you, and you've just really grown that unique position that's going to only help boost your revenue for the organic skincare services and also the retail products, because not only are there back bar beautiful sizes that you could sell to your clients, but certainly ones that are retail size offerings that get them started. They're very concentrated. They don't need a lot. 100% biodynamic natural ingredients. You don't need all of those, because the plant essences that are involved in each of these formulations by these highly experienced chemists are truly working for their skincare. They're going to always thank you for it, and it's going to boost your retail sales. So you're not having to work so hard behind the chair, but giving back just makes you leave your days in such a better place, and your clients too, in such a better mood, as their endorphins are all stimulated, and so are yours, because you're actually getting a benefit from the aromatherapy yourself. So these are salon exclusive. You're not going to see these in your supermarkets. You're not going to have us selling to all of these other little retail opportunities. They can only buy these from you. They're your salon exclusive products. That is why we at Simply Organic are your North American exclusive distribution, so we can control that for you here in the States and Canada. So we are just about helping you build your business, constantly trying to evolve and offer new formulations that are truly effective, working for you, with you. So one of the biggest factors of salon success and spas has been the skincare. So when you have something exclusive, they call us to find you. So not only for your services, but they've heard about these retail opportunities and offerings, and they call us and they want to know who is someone in their area that they can purchase these from, because they can't purchase them from us. So we find you in our salon locator, and we send them to you. So in this time and space of e-commerce, online sales, everything's starting to really take over the supermarket and retailers. So you can easily have a new client in your chair all the time, or just selling retail because it's exclusive to you, because now you've partnered with us as offering these higher standards of organic business skincare products, and it's just only going to be a win-win for everyone. So there's so much more to share with you. We have so many of these new treatments that you can offer, whether it's in your salon suite or your spa, or if you're looking to open a new, larger location that offers all of these products that are rich in green chemistry and are highly effective. Because we're very addicted to these products here at Simply Organic Beauty, and I know you will be too. So, at the close of this, I welcome you to stay on with me and ask some questions in the questions box, as well as go ahead and download. Once we have completed this, you'll have an opportunity to download the manual. So it's a new manual that also gives you some ideas for some new treatments using each of the products in different ways that we didn't cover here, but you can easily read through the steps that each of these would take, such as an intensive face shine treatment, or a calming face mask with or the age-defying face mask, and how to use each of these um, to your benefit to offer new, exciting opportunities for this spring, this summer, or in your salon business moving forward. So thank you so very much. It's been a pleasure offering this exciting line to you, or the add-ons to the organic skincare line with you. And so please ask any questions. We're all here to help you at Simply Organic Beauty. So 888-213-4744 is our number. We're here to answer questions in the questions box for a little longer. So my name is Rebecca Gregory. I am the Education and Technical Director for the company, and happy to answer anything you may need moving forward to help grow your business. That's our commitment to you. So thank you. Hi, Kimberly. I see you have a question here about any specials or packages that we're going to be having on the skincare. And we do have quite a few packages online. And so if you'll just click on our Shopify account where it says shop.simplyorganicbeauty.com, you can see all of the specials as far as packaging and pricing are concerned there. So we also always have product of the week. So the launch for this week is the Organic Way line for skincare. So you will see new packages, new opportunities there for you as well. So definitely go to shop.simplyorganicbeauty.com to check those out, or call your account manager here at 888-213-4744, and we can help you out according to any other questions you might have. So Hi, there's a question as well on here that I thought everyone would like to be a part of, and they're asking if the summer and winter solstice blends, you would need to boil water first and then let it cool. My suggestion is always to put them in the tea bag treatment bags that are recyclable and pour, I would say, somewhat hot water on it. You're going to need those essences of the plant to go through that, just like you would with tea. Um, and so you would then of course need to let it cool, but it doesn't need to be necessarily boiling, just hot enough to brew a little bit through the tea bag. And you'll see when you're pouring that water over the tea, you'll see the water change for you, so you're able to dip things in or pour that water into a spray bottle. So you can use it cool as well if you're looking for something refreshing, but I would think during a treatment, I've always done it with warm, similar to have a hot towel on the face. So you could do that and then even apply a hot towel over it if you had some that was too cool. So that's another way to re-stimulate and heat up. Hi, Julie. I see you're asking when the download will be ready. Within 24 hours, we have that download ready for you. It's going to be in a PDF format, as well as there'll be a link sent out to anybody who registered. So it's a good thing you were on at least for this time that you were. So anything you did miss or wanted to review, that there will be an email sent out to the email that you actually registered on. So check that out, Julie. And if you need anything additional or you need the link sent to you personally because you don't see it, please let us know. You can call us at any time at Simply Organic Beauty. Hi, Taylor. I see you're asking about the Materia Bar. It's 100% natural soap. It's made with biodynamic organic olive oil. It's got the fair trade babassu oil and the organic poppy petals. It's a really nice soup, very, very moisturizing. It's almost got like a velvety, soft lather to it. I use it in my shower. I use it to wash my hands because I've got very, very sensitive skin. And even some of my friends with psoriasis and breakouts on their hands, I turn them on to it, and it's very perfect. It's healed that up perfectly because of all the oils in that, and being 100% natural too. So you're not working with synthetics and antibacterials and all of this that dry out the skin layer as well. So you can use it in your bath, and it's just a really nice part of our beauty ritual. So that's what the Materia Bar is for. And then I see there's a question about using the Beautifying body peel. So you're looking at using the body peel possibly alone or mixing it. You would definitely want to mix it with something because it's just like it almost looks like a salt. You know, it's a sugar or salt looking scrub. And so you'd want to have some sort of carrier with it. I suppose distilled water would be fine, but I really like it to be with something that's going to give me a lot of slip. So you can use it, let's say, with the body oil. There's a couple of different oils. So any of the oils, um, such as the ultra rich or the fabulous body oil. I suppose you can put it in with the velvety body lotion too, but the point of this is it's going to be rinsed off. So that would be something that you wouldn't get as much of a good rinse off from. So my suggestion is one of the body oils, or at least a water. It's going to give it its base, it's because it's just a nice large container of the scrub. Okay, for as an esthetician, it's a very light scrub. So if you don't want to go with the glowing face gomage as your clay kind of exfoliant, you could mix a little bit of this in. So, someone that needs a lot of exfoliation, it's not heavily granulated, very nice essential oil fragrance to it. So it's not strong, but it's lightly granulated. So, you could do a nice little exfoliate. I know a lot of people that do waxing need to have an exfoliator as well. So that's where you could use that, I suppose, as long as you weren't scrubbing. It's just supposed to be very light. Okay, asking if the pictures to the products you can use for the business website. Sure. I mean, as long as it's your business website for your salon, and you're selling to your clientele and so forth, you can certainly add the pictures. Hi, Elizabeth. There's a couple different ways to get the pictures, I believe. Not necessarily my forte. So if you want to just ring your account manager, I'm certain she can get you the right information of the best quality photos and images for you to use effectively. So it's just not my forte. I know how I would do it, but it may not be the right way for you and the quality that you're looking for. So go ahead and reach out to your account manager, and I'm certain they can get you what you need, whether it's on a flash drive or another process. So if there's no more questions on the forum here, I'm going to close today and thank everyone for their time. I know you are all very busy stylists and Holistic Hair Tribe members, and so spending your time with me, I want to just thank you so very much for doing that. And we have so many other opportunities coming up here, many other product launches and exciting business ideas that we've got. We're constantly evolving and constantly growing just for you so that we can help grow your business in our organic world. So thank you for always being the best ground shakers and day makers that we have, setting the tone for all of us and moving forward. So let us know how your experience with the skincare is. We look forward to working more with you in the year. So thank you. We'll see you again soon.